Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording. How do you get me in there?
All right.
Okay.
Get on. You got it?
Yep.
It should be on the timer.
You're going to talk about worms?
I am. Okay, what is the best way to bait your hook using a worm? And not just any worm, but a night crawler. And throughout the years, I've been fishing for many, many years, and I've been told a number of ways to bait your hook. Some good, some not so good. And so throughout my fishing experiences, which I won't name how many, but it's been many, I have learned and developed the ultimate way to bait your hook. And now what I mean by the ultimate way to bait your hook, this is a way that not only ensures that the worm never falls off while you cast it out, but also is very enticing to the fish. And why am I concerned about how enticing it is to the fish, you might ask? Well, because there's times, believe it or not, when fish just aren't hungry. And you can throw the bait right almost in the mouth of a fish, and it won't take it. However, if your worm is very enticing, they can't refuse it. Kind of like men and women, you know. It's the looks, you know. And what I mean is when I put my bait on the hook, it not only will stay, but when it hits the water, it's going to squirm and dance like you've never seen one before. And so, with that, we're going to begin to step number 1 on how to bait your hook with the worm. And not just any worm, but a night crawler. So what I have here is step 1. I have a worm. And this is a night crawler. It's kind of a small night crawler, but it is a night crawler. And so what you want to do is, step 1 is you want to take the worm and put it between your thumb, your index finger, and your middle finger. And then, I don't know if it's your right hand or left hand, but I would say the hand that you're most coordinated with, that would be the one that you want to place the worm, because you can see he's kind of wiggling. And then with the other hand, you take your hook. You take your hook. And you also place the hook between your thumb, index finger, and your middle finger. And then what you're going to do is, this is the key, this is the ultimate trick about, this is what's going to make the baiting of this hook with this worm the best. It's because, see, you're going to try and get this hook between the center of this worm. And if you notice these worms, they all have a little ring on them. And the ring is important. Now, whether this is the head or the tail, I'm not sure. Because I don't know which end is a tail or the head on a worm.
They're both, Mark. Male and female.
Okay. So anyway, you're going to take the hook and you're going to place it as close as you can. Oh boy, he is squirming. Right through the body, like so. See how easy this is? You're going to go on down, and then you're going to come right out in the ring area. See, that's the key. Now, I want you to notice, look at that little burger squirm. See how it's squirming? I mean, it is really dancing there, man. So when you cast this out, because it's in the ring, which is the toughest part of a worm, I don't know if you're aware of that. The ring is the toughest part of the worm. You can throw this worm out and be darn sure that it's not going to fall off the hook. And then when this thing hits the water, this little thing is going to squirm and dance like you can't believe, thus enticing the fish. And so now you can see why, in fact, this is the very best way to bait a hook with a worm. And again, not just any worm, but a night crawler. And so I'm sure you all agree that yes, this is the best.
Amen.
Thank you.